So we get a call from a friend of ours, TJ. His Yak Warbird went down the other day at a local airport. If you guys remember, TJ was up with his team and helped pull the engines off the 401.
All right, I got my cheek panel off. All right, down.
So we're gonna go over, we're gonna see if we can help him out. I think there's something about they hit like a power line. So we're gonna head over there, we're gonna see if we can give him a hand, maybe get the wings off, check out the damage, and see exactly what happened. Welcome back to Rebuild Rescue. So I think he was coming in to land here, clip those wires, and I believe he ended up landing right there. I think that's what happened, but we'll be able to talk to TJ and find out what happened. I think we might have beat everybody here. Wow, man, you brought like the whole hangar. And you brought your helper today.
Yeah.
What's up, bud?
Say hi.
You're chilling with Dad, too.
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not my finest day in aviation.
Is this the high-speed shortened prop on this wing here? It looks like you got a couple sparks over here.
Yeah, let me take you through it. So we hit the power line and it went through the prop. It went through the prop, hit the front of the engine, tore the sump off, came back, ripped the carb heat cover off, which is laying here. That's what's left of that, as well as the sump ring. Hit the front of the landing gear, broke, and basically slapped off the bottom of both wings. The one that came over on this side, cable hit here, arced here. That was a primary cable on top of the pole, so I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 30,000 volts.
Wow.
Arc.
Yeah, you can see it
End of the
hitting the
cable.
back of the wing.
Oh yeah, end of the cable, grabbed the aileron hinge, tried to rip that out, and ended up breaking this rib and tore the skin of the airplane up. I was lucky I found two wings that are...
that was the next question as far as parts.
Yeah, so, you know, this wing is repairable, but, you know, these are 1980s Russian rivets. They're all metric. I don't have the jigs. I don't have the drawings. It's a better option for me to spend 15 grand to get 2 new wings. It's going to be an adventure, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh. Well, aviation always...
I will rebuild this airplane.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while, but...
This is the one where I was going to throw a turkey out of it one time, right?
Well, that was the plan. You know, that was supposed to be this year.
You definitely got to count as a prop strike, right?
Oh yeah, the engine's getting IRAN and...
Yeah, so you're going to pull this apart. All how many cylinders?
9.
All 9 cylinders.
The whole engine's going to come off. It'll go
Okay.
to a guy that's good with these M14s, better than me, and then
Yeah.
he'll tear it down. And I have a spare engine for parts,
Okay.
so these engines, people still make parts for them. They're still getting serviced. You know, they're quite a popular engine in the experimental world. So
Yeah, good.
we're going to depanel, defuel it. This should be pretty simple. We're going to de-wing it, we're going to pull the tail off, and it'll go right on a flatbed. There's transport jigs here, so the wings lock into these transport jigs side by side. The tail goes on that one, and then over here are the fuselage jigs. So these bolt where the wings come off on the spar,
Okay.
and it'll just sit right on those and roll right out of the hangar and pick it up on a forklift, put it on a trailer.
Nice.
So.
Awesome. Yeah,
Drive back
I'm
home.
excited to dig in.
So let me total this up for you for how much mistakes in aviation cost.
Okay.
Propeller, 7 grand. Spinner, 2,500. 2 wings, 15 grand, plus $2,800 in shipping from California. IRAN for the engine, 12 grand. Cowling, 4,000.
Okay. You can straighten the exhaust out. They got some dents in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, for the viewers, You're an A&P.
Yep.
IA, your brother is as well. He's running around here somewhere?
Yeah, A&P.
Say I was like, oh, this happened to me. I'm dropping it off at my local shop. They're going to rebuild this. What is labor going to be?
So labor for this could be anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000. Probably about 3 months of downtime if you have everything ready to go.
And that's if you can find the parts. That's if they have the time.
Yep.
We're going to go up here to where, you know, the incident began, up by the power lines here, and show you guys what happened. But I was talking to TJ, and he had just said they're going to start hashtag bring back the yak.
Yeah, it'll be on Instagram, so if you guys want to follow along as we go through the adventure of rebuilding this airplane, hashtag bring back the yak.
Bring back the yak. We got to get some stickers.
Oh, absolutely.
So you entered in the pattern, you're flying the pattern, normal day.
Yeah, so here's runway 24 here,
Okay.
and we're like between two valleys, so we're on a high point here. So I entered the pattern downwind, and I started in on a long final. I was configured, maintaining speed, everything felt all right. A little bit past where that house is, the airplane sank very suddenly. Pretty sure I lost between 80 and 100 feet, like that. I know I was 800 feet MSL when I turned final.
Okay.
And this field's at 435 feet, so
Right.
you know, I was still 400, 500 feet. After the airplane sank, I shoved up the power, raised the nose a bit, and stopped the sink. I could still see down the runway, so I continued the approach. Didn't see anything directly in front of me. And the next thing I know, bang, and the prop stopped. And if you see here,
Right, so you're in the air, everything looks normal to you because your nose high when you're, you know, in slow flight, your nose is up, you have power, you're maintaining that angle.
Yep.
And you, especially with an airplane like that, that's a big nose.
Yep.
You can't see directly in front of you. You're not going to see some little wires at 100 knots.
thought I was further closer to the airport than I was.
Yeah.
Didn't factor these into being a hazard,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
let's walk over here and I'll show you what happened after that. So we struck the line. We're still on heading for the airport. But what you're going to see here is when the prop stopped, I knew I didn't have enough power or energy to make it to the runway at that point.
Right.
And you can see here that directly in front of me, there's this big ditch here. So the only thing I saw out of my left windscreen was that field.
Yeah.
So I pushed the stick towards that field to get the nose down and get it turning towards there. And I mean, that's 50 feet, right? So
On a good day. Literally, it's you had to hit, look at the field, point, shoot, and go for it.
yeah, this all happened in about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So we hit the line, I pushed the stick over to the field, and we touched down just after this hill and rolled out down the hill. And when we touched down, all I could think was just to keep it pointing where there was nothing in front of me.
Yeah.
And we used the brakes, stopped, secured the aircraft, made sure my passenger was okay, I was okay, got out of the airplane normally.
But you guys saw from that footage from the helicopter, it was a news helicopter that was over, like you can see exactly where he rolled out to. You can see where the runway is, and standing here, you can actually see the elevation. And if you would have kept going, obviously you're going to go down into a really bad place to want, you would have nosed into the side of a hill.
Yeah.
I think you did an amazing job of controlling that airplane, and you know, this is like a flying brick. I think, as you said, they're considered.
Yep.
And I fly a lot of PA-28s. I know all about flying bricks, and I
Yep.
think that one's worse than a PA-28.
My flight instructor trained me very well for engine out. That's why we train and practice, right? In that scenario, it's a bad day, but you know, it's a survivable scenario to lose an engine in a small airplane.
Yeah.
And I proved that. You know,
Yeah.
if the engine kept running and I didn't shear the prop off, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so you saved yourself, you saved your passenger, and you saved the airplane.
correct. Yeah.
So we have 2 days to get the wings off the yak, get them in the cradles, get a trailer here, and get it mounted up and out of here.
You can just help me start depaneling the wing root panels here.
Okay.
The primary access we need is just to get the
All the
aerial
fasteners in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wing bolts, spar bolts.
It's going to be good practice for the wings of the 401.
Oh my gosh. There you go. You're set. You are welcome.
That would be $700.
Sorry.
Airplane decal fee.
Yeah, right. So now you understand aviation a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I'm getting it.
Yeah. Very important to get these things labeled.
Maybe.
It makes it much easier when you're putting it back together.
Yeah, so we can cut all the safety wires and pull all the cotter pins on the wing bolts, wing pins, and any of the fluid lines that gotta come off.
Okay.
Pretty much everything comes off of the fuselage, so there shouldn't be too much here.
So if you guys notice, we're treating this a little different than the engine disassembly from the 401. We're making sure everything is marked perfectly and everything is hooked to whatever we pull off. So when we reassemble this, it's a lot easier.
That's not much.
No. It's probably because of the system I need to probably open the bleeder.
Crack that top hose that's right there on the side of the fuselage.
Find a wrench big enough.
Favorite thing in the world, plumber's pliers. Now, these nip packs are great for any aviation stuff. I need to back that up.
What are they, kind of like channel locks, almost?
Not actually. No, they're similar. Nip packs. What makes them nice for aviation is that they're like a channel lock where they're adjustable, but it doesn't hinge the jaw. It literally transverses it.
Okay,
closed.
I see.
So when you squeeze, you're just putting side pressure.
Yeah, there's no like angular pressure going on that would
Right.
like strip it or.
Exactly.
Teeth on it too.
Exactly.
To tear up whatever you're loosening.
I mean, this and a couple screwdrivers, I can fix a lot of things on airplanes,
build a
cars,
whole
or whatever. Oh, pretty much, yeah.
Nip packs and screwdrivers and
That's really it. Safety wire.
energy drinks.
Yeah. So the next part of this is going to be a challenge. Fuel's still draining. We should be almost to the end of that. It's slowed down quite a bunch. And we're not going to get 100% of that, but the thing is, like, you have two wing tanks that are 15 gallons each, and then there's a 2-gallon header tank.
Okay.
When I landed, I had about 8 gallons, maybe 10 gallons in the airplane. This should get us close. Then the next thing is going to be find some wood blocks
Okay.
that fit on this main spar, and we'll just lock those in. We're going to have 2 jacks here,
Okay.
and we're going to have 2 jacks on the normal jack pads up here.
Okay.
And that'll support the airplane, and then we're going to retract the landing gear
Okay.
so that we can take the wings off.
All right.
So this cannon plug can come off. These wires are already disconnected. There's one wire that has to be cut. This fuel line, we'll disconnect that in a few minutes. We'll have to bag that just so it doesn't drip.
Okay. Can I hop up on this wing here? Yeah, it's going to mark all of these, so when it goes on, it's going to be a lot easier to do.
Okay, yeah, keep it straight, go straight up, off the crown of it. Yep.
All right. Got it?
Yep, I got it. I'd had to take my vertical off, buddy. Ow, 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 ow.
I'm not moving anything. That's the weight.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm not
Why are my fingers getting crushed right now?
I love the huge, massive, secure wires that controls that flight surface.
Yeah. We might have to get to the turnbuckle behind the seat and loosen it.
Okay. Awesome.
That was
going a little quicker than I thought it would.
yeah. It's actually not that bad taking stuff apart. Putting it back together takes the longest.
Yeah.
They have the tail,
Okay.
so I'm gonna let them run with that. As far as wings go, the air lines are still connected. The oil lines are disconnected. Electrical connectors are disconnected. The flap control rods, Joe got those. Those are done. So we only
So this side's done. We got to get that stuff.
Came out.
okay. So the only thing we have left for wings is going to be that rod over there, and then the aileron control rods, which unfortunately they're inside the airplane. So I'm going to have to pull the seat out and do that. So that was the next one thing, was to pull the seat out.
All right. So after you pull the seat out, we disconnect the rods. Then we can jack it, swing the gear up. Then we're pulling bolts and pins, and the wings are coming off.
And then they're coming off. Yep.
All right.
So the heavy work's done. Now we're just doing some intricate portions to this.
Why did we not put pins in? Why did we put the bolts back in?
You're not enjoying being upside down in there?
Oh, I'm loving it. It's so great, all the blood is rushing to my head.
Thank God it's not me.
So at this point, everything's actually going really well. The wings are pretty much ready to come off. The vertical stabilizer is off. The horizontal stabilizer is about ready to come off. So, yeah, how many people do you have here anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and an eighth. So we have 6 and an eighth people here. Not counting Corey behind the camera, but it makes it so much better. You get to hold the flashlight. Is that good, Dad?
Jason, go back.
So while the guys are finishing getting the tail off the yak, I'm going to head out to the sub shop and get us all some lunch. Jason, it's a pretty big order. You guys ready to eat?
Yes.
Ooh, lunch.
Got some lunch.
You've done this before.
Yeah, I've been up to my elbows in bird. Pretty sure I ended up with the messiest sandwich that you can get and that was ever made. I don't know, it's gonna taste really good though.
Might end up with more on you than in
Right?
you.
Yeah, we gotta swing the gear first, right?
We're not gonna swing them now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the wings, and when we put it in the cradle, I'll just take the gear off. It's 3 bolts to take the gear off.
Okay.
And I've done it already, and it's just gonna be a lot less hassle to just pop the gear off and be done with it.
Okay.
You get this wing off yet?
A minute.
One more minute.
Take it easy there, camera girl.
Camera girl.
All right, so we pretty much have everything all disconnected. The tail's off. It's going a lot quicker than what we thought it was going to go today. So we decided that we're going to leave the gear just down. It'll actually be kind of nice as we walk the wing off. It'll give it some support to sit on. So we're gonna, pull the rest of all the airlines and all that stuff off, and we should have these wings off, and then pretty much that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, then we're gonna come back with a trailer, a forklift, get it cradled, get it up in the trailer. We got to get this thing probably about 100 miles away from here, over to TJ's hangar, where it's going to be pulled apart a little bit more. Engine's going to be pulled off. They have months and months of work to do in this to get it back up in the air. But we will be visiting them and stuff like that. So, yeah, so it's going really good.
Are the cotter keys out of the wing pins already? Yeah. Has anybody put a wrench on those to see if they can loosen?
No.
Ooh, how sweet it is.
It's fitting?
Yep.
Wow.
Came right loose.
Yeah. Simon loosened it up earlier with this.
I thought he did it with his humor and his British wit.
You want to do that side?
Yeah. Finger tight. How about the bottom? Bottom done?
No.
Yes.
You had to go to your doctor.
No. Not yet.
Then what does you get hit by? Then what
Life.
does you get hit by?
Life.
Don't we all?
Right between the eyes.
Got him out? Nice.
Two to go.
Well, they really are hand tight. Once you break that seal,
Yeah.
they just come right off.
Good threads.
Yeah.
Insurance payout may have been the better way to go. Regretting my decision now, a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
You want to line up the next one?
Sure.
So the only thing about working on a yak is there's only room for so many people inside.
Hey, I'm more than happy to take a shift change if you want in here.
I'm American. We're not made to fit in small places.
You need the slightly thinner screws. Oh, sorry. They're screaming at you.
Simon, if you are wanting to get out of there forbidden, I can hop in there for a little while.
No, I'm close, Jason. Thanks,
Okay.
son.
I was figuring you'd do most of the hard work. I'd come in, pop it out, look like a hero, you know.
Go.
Almost.
Now you should just better get on it and twist it.
Wiggle it, Anthony.
I am.
Did I miss it or did it come out?
No, I think it's just about out. Try grabbing it. Hit the top of it.
So TJ and Simon have been down in the cockpit of the yak for like an hour and a half, probably. Yeah. This is what they had to get out. And there's like this little compartment down in here that can barely fit anything in. And I mean, the yak is really roomy for a pilot, but not for a mechanic.
Let me have your phone. I'll show them where it was. Down in there.
So, and basically all we could do is kind of cheer them on and hand them tools. So, but that's out. And I guess, so what do we have to do yet? So that's both of the aileron controls are out. They're good to
Everything
go.
else disconnected, just ready to pull the wings off. That's it.
Great job, Simon.
Yeah, good job.
Which wing are we doing first? Pick one.
How are we supporting the fuselage?
We need to put the jacks underneath the nose. It would be nice to have a jack underneath the right wing, but
TJ, let's do the left wing first, because the right wing's the busted wing, right?
Yep.
Let's put your tool chest underneath the right wing.
yeah, I like that idea. That works. Yeah, do you know what it is? All right, let's go.
Okay, so we're actually going to take one wing off at a time, and we're going to put those skids on. It's like a mount that goes onto the spars, and then there's like a spindle on that. It almost looks like you could bolt a wheel on it, but we're just going to roll it on that spindle. Hopefully that's how it works.
Like a glove.
Done.
Can I do the front one? There's the nut.
Hey, now I had viewers tell me not to give him power tools. I think they meant axes as well.
Yeah.
When you got to take a body panel off a jet that's got 1,000 screws in it, I'll hand them a regular screwdriver and say good luck.
Yeah, right. Have fun.
I think we're ready. So do we just need to go up on these jacks a little bit, right? Ready, Ant?
Yep.
All right, that's
All
enough.
right, we're up.
Yep. Okay. Fuel line's off. All that's off. Clamps are off. All right, so we should pull the top bolt, the top pin first, so so the gear still supports it, and then we'll pull the bottom one.
Yep.
All right. You want the honors, or should I do it?
It needs more tappy, I think.
Tappy tappy. Where's the tappy tappy device?
Did you just say it was easy?
Easy and 401
Not
doesn't
yet.
go good
Hang on.
together.
Well, no, we had the gantry crane, so it,
Made it easier.
yeah.
It's like easy and like 401 wings easy.
It's like me and you just like looked like what?
I would have 2 people at the tip, 1 person at the trailing edge there, and 1 person at the leading edge here. I think I need the big persuader again.
Okay. Probably did it in Russia.
I was going to say Russia, they just use it a rock.
A rock. An old potato.
They don't waste potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, there for vodka. It's moving. It's just moving real slow.
There she went. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Got it?
The axe works.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's the magic touch.
Patented technique.
All right, so now we'll need what? Somebody underneath and then 2 people over here.
Oh, yeah, I'll be the one underneath. I'll do it.
Let me get over here.
Oh, that looks like.
Oh, it's out.
Wait, just don't move.
Don't move! Don't move anything.
Hold it.
Lift slightly. You have. Stay where you're at.
You can lift it out like
We're
6
gonna come
inches,
out the way.
like 4 inches maybe, so you can check the lines are clear.
Yep. Ready?
Yep. Okay, hold it there. Lines.
We're all clear
We're all
here.
clear, we can lift again.
Okay.
Completely out.
Good luck. We'll just unicycle this thing out around.
Okay.
Because that gear's locked down, it's not going to move.
Okay.
And then we'll tip it over when we get over there.
I don't really have much weight here.
Alright. Now everybody get on the leading edge.
All right, we're going in the right slot.
Yep.
All right. I can grab the gear leg.
I'll go around the other side. All right. You guys let me know when you're ready. Okay. All right.
We're gonna have to go up a lot higher. Hold up. Hold up. Hold
All
up.
right. Hold up for Jason to move. All right, Jason, go.
All right. I got it. You just put it down.
All right. Start rotating.
Jason,
The end of the spar goes right on that beam.
I got it.
I'm clear.
All right, we're good this end. We're snugged in. I need
Yeah,
some
wait.
bolts.
You hold it. Let me get some bolts.
No. TJ, get on back on the gear. Someone get on the gear. It's
You guys are in the sling. Let go.
TJ, just stand on the gear. Don't be on the gear.
All right, here's the bolt and there's bushings.
Oh.
We're gonna have to lift to get the bottom bushing in.
Yep, drop it.
Like that.
There you go. Yep.
That's what the axe is for.
Where's the axe when we need it?
Dude, I'm telling you, I got a toolkit for this airplane. All that was in there was a screwdriver, a bottle of vodka, and a hammer.
Cool. Well, that was easy.
All right, so now we need to figure out how we're gonna get the back up around it.
I'd move the table.
Yep.
Rotate this rack 90 degrees.
Okay.
We need to go. We need to go back this way and then rotate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. That's cool. You guys ready for it?
I believe so.
Okay. Here it comes. Oh, sorry, Jason. Okay. All right, lift down. Come out a little bit.
It's out.
Keep, no, come some more. Like getting clear of that fitting, and then we'll. Is there a clamp there?
Just the clamp there on that cable.
Yep. Okay. We come out some more so we can get clear, and then we can roll it.
Yep.
All right. You guys come back. Same thing as before, right?
Let's go down that way.
Pivot. Pivot.
All right, now we're gonna have to get that up over.
Okay, you guys come down, put the weight on it. I just pause.
Pause, yeah.
We're not proper. Are you in the sling?
This side's in.
You're in the sling.
Okay. We need
You
the
need
bolts.
bolts? All right.
They're on the edge.
Oh, whoa,
of
whoa,
that.
this is slippy, slippy. Can you get on the gear? Just lift it up on the gear because he wants to just tilt. Yeah, it's sweet.
See how it burn it? Down? Right.
Oh, yeah,
there
okay.
and right above it.
Yeah.
Sent a charge through the
So it
pretty
probably
much the whole
hit
airplane.
here and it shot out places. So the electricity was trying to shoot out. Have you had any weird neurological, like,
Any superpowers recently discovered, or
or unsuperpowers? I don't know, like you pass out for no reason, or you're urinating and there's like a spark of electricity going.
did you feel any kind of charge when you hit?
No, because the airplane essentially becomes what's called a Faraday cage.
Keeps you boxed in?
Yep.
Do I still have to hold this?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's try it.
I think so.
I've been holding it. So.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and I think you're.
Tilt it back first, so I can let go of that one.
Tip it a little bit more. That's it. Whoa. Back down. Gently.
No, not back down.
Gently. Gently back.
Back.
Jason.
Back.
Back. No,
Down.
Move your finger.
We're having a side conversation.
I see that.
Yeah. Alright, needs to come.
I'm in. Tilt back. Back more.
All right, so we got the wings mounted up in the cradle, and now after we catch our breath, I think we need to, mount the other outrigger on the right side, and then get a forklift and a trailer. I think when we come back, I'll bring in a set of hammers. Not that we'll need them now, but I'm gonna bring them anyway.
Couldn't hurt.
So we're getting over here to the airport, and we expected to pull up to like a little trailer. There's a rollback here. There is a Peterbilt, and we're gonna be loading a yak up. This is crazy. Hey TJ, I didn't know you were picking up a jet. I thought you were just picking up a little yak.
Better have it not needed than need it not have it.
Amen on that, brother. Amen on that.
Jason, Dan.
Jason,
Joe. Nice
good to
to
meet
meet
you,
you.
brother. Is this your truck? Yes, sir. Man, Joe, we need one.
Tim would be jealous.
We need one of those, yeah. Tim, you gotta find me one of these things.
Call me anytime.
There you go. That's even better yet. Like, it's kind of like, what's the best boat to have?
Somebody else's.
Somebody else's boat. What's the best 18-wheeler
If it
to have?
flies, floats, or
Yes, sir. Hey, buddy,
What's that doing?
is that your forklift for today?
Yeah.
Here you go. You gotta give me some nugs, man. All right.
We're gonna jack all four of these jacks up about 3 to 4 inches till the nose gear can retract. I'd like to have the forklift just kind of hooked up before we do that, just in case something gets squirrely.
Okay, are we slinging it or?
We're gonna sling it from the transport jig.
Okay.
One on each side, and then
Okay.
we'll just have somebody hold the tail with a strap.
Nice.
So it should balance pretty well CG wise. All right, I'm just gonna hook the strap around the engine mount and just bring the forks right over, strap it, and just stabilize it.
Support
that
it.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jason, are you forklift certified?
Oh yeah. You want to loop that in there and bring it back?
where are we going through?
Just the engine mount.
Yeah, we're good.
If you want to push down on the tail and see how heavy it is now, it should be pretty light.
I don't know what you consider light, but I think I could sit up there.
Hold on to it.
There we go. I got it.
I mean, the forklift's got it.
All right.
It's just, we were always stuck on one jack.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay, gear's coming up. Somebody put their foot in front of that gear,
To get it up or down?
just to keep it from locking.
You want to lock it up?
Yeah. Okay, that's just like that. Let's put the jacks back in place and then we'll set up the sling it. We're good.
Yeah.
My fork's coming down. Clear.
Good. You're good.
Okay, so we're gonna strap here,
Okay.
and we'll put a strap off of the engine mount up to the forks too, just to
Okay.
stabilize everything.
Okay.
We're gonna lift, pull everything away, and we'll bring it down to where these are almost touching until I can get it out of the hangar.
Okay.
I'll have to dog leg it out of the hangar.
Right.
And then I'm gonna try and just get it right up on his truck with the tail
Okay.
towards the cab.
Do you have any wood blocks to put under the
Wheels.
We have those metal skids.
You want to do that now?
Yeah. I'm gonna start rolling the straps into it then.
TJ, you're gonna put that big one through the jig and then have the little ones off the engine mount?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Makes sense.
All right. Let's get the other side.
I'd be worried it'd be probably stable unfortunately. So I'm going to bring the forks up. One fork over where the main strap's going to go. Other fork just in front of the windscreen. We'll do 2 straps off the engine mount up to that for stability. This strap will take the majority of the weight. The CG is somewhere between here and here, so it should balance just nicely. I need you to stand right here and don't move for the next 5 minutes, okay?
Why?
Because dangerous things are going to happen.
I'm in danger.
I've been feeling he's heard that once or twice before.
Let me know when I get within 6 inches of that transport jig.
You are 10. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. You got about an inch. If we take an intermediate strap and make a loop, it's not going to want to twist them once it, you know what I mean, once it comes off the ground.
Yeah, that's a good call. We've got that engine hoist.
Yeah, let me grab that.
Get rid
Yes.
of all that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's that?
You want to start it and put a little tension?
All right.
Lift a bit. You got it. All right. All right. It's hanging.
Police. Jack's coming out. Nice.
Yeah, you're going to want to get this out of here. Yeah. You're going to want to put the back of this forklift almost to this post. Yeah, and drive it forward. And then drive it forward out. Good. Good. That's good. I'm coming down a little bit more. Okay. That's good. Almost straight, Simon. Okay, let's go. Okay. Take it out a bit. Oh, a little bit. All right, you got plenty of room. You're about 3 meters. All right, you're good. Oh yeah, you want to tilt probably. There. Stop. Taking the truck forward.
Coming forward, so I'm gonna have to slide it.
I'd probably go up.
Coming up.
All right.
Good.
Comparatively, it's good to have a huge trailer like this rather than the smaller stuff that we were using over the hangar, because I mean, it's so wide, and well, I mean, if you guys see, we can fit another airplane on here. So we definitely start doing some recoveries. I think we're gonna need a semi, and we're definitely gonna need a trailer.
Yeah, probably.
Throw the wings on the trailer too?
Yeah, so that goes up there, the wings will go right over the axles, we'll strap all that down and ready to go.
I figure it's all going to the same spot anyway, so why not? Yeah, no airplanes fell, nothing broke.
Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll drop a wing or something.
Everything
Make
went
it a
to
little
plan.
exciting. Please, out! Get out! Go away! You don't even, you know.
How do you fancy just manhandling it over to here?
Pick it up like we did, yeah, I like that. Come on in.
Back and turn up a little bit.
Okay, in. That works.
I can stand on it.
Yeah, how much more weight can we add to that side? Just move the center of gravity over.
Hang on, coming up. Yankee.
If you ratchet it from that hook over the landing gear and then down to the floor, put the over short. Where's one of the Alright, how do you guys feel about moving?
Slowly and carefully.
I forgot the brakes don't work.
What brake? Not sketchy at all.
Want to come up? Want a helmet?
No.
Can you oxygen?
I don't know that OSHA would approve of this.
Yeah, where's your safety harness?
2 foot. 1 foot.
That's good, Darren. Let me back it up. Let's get back the trailer up in it, Jason.
Good!
Good. Probably gonna want to take them straps off first.
Go ahead and back out. Put the fork forward with the hand. Nobody died.
No one got hurt, the wings didn't fall. That's a success.
Yeah, when I was standing on there, I wasn't thinking about how high it would have to go to get over there, and I'm like, ooh.
I mean, you could have did a little something to help the video, you know, dangle a leg out there.
No, we don't fake anything, so. So we got the yak up in the trailer, we got the wings up there, no catastrophes, unlike the 402 unloading. It was awesome having a great team here. It was awesome having you guys with. If you guys haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like this video. And as always, have a great day. Thank you for being with.